This last June, a new character class was introduced into the world of Sanctuary. Instead of fearing death, they embrace it, using it to their advantage. With the dead walking around disrupting the balance between light and darkness, the perfect opportunity is given to the Priest of Rathma. Though normally insulted for their twisted magic, the Necromancers have risen and are set out to restore the balance between heaven and hell. Blizzard's introduction of the Necromancer class into Diablo 3 received a lot of hype and excitement all the way up to its release date. The class itself brought a new side of the storyline into view, now being able to use the creatures you killed to kill even more. The Necromancer's masteries are separated into 4 different groups: summoning, curses, battlefield control, and blood magic. All of the different abilities allow for a wide variety of gameplay. You can focus on summoning undead mages, warriors, and golems to fight alongside you. You can use curses to break down and hinder your enemies while you pick them off. You can freeze entire groups of creatures instantly or swarm them with a skeleton army to control the battlefield however you'd like. Or you could always use your very own health to deal significant damage to your enemies with blood magic. Using these abilities in the gameplay can be very effective if you mix and match them correctly. One of my favorite things about this class is the fact that you can focus on melee or ranged attacks depending on what you're comfortable with, as where some of the other Diablo classes keep their focus on one of them. Another difference between the Necromancer and the original 6 classes is the concept behind blood magic. Instead of spending essence to activate an ability, blood magic spells take a certain percentage of your health to cast them. Even the curses and other abilities can be modified to where you spend health points but get more damage out of them with the skill runes. You just have to be careful not to kill yourself in the process. Now, the Necromancer was first introduced in Diablo 2, and comparing the two shows quite a few changes, both good and bad. First off, in Diablo 2, Ray's skeletal mage could be customized to have infinite skeletons appear, which in Diablo 3 world would overpower the Necromancer. Bone armor does damage now instead of just absorbing damage. There are only 3 curses instead of the original 10 in Diablo 2, and the golems have different abilities when compared between the 2 versions. Some less exciting changes are that the abilities Bone Wall and Bone Prison are not in Diablo 3, which in Diablo 2 allowed the player to trap bosses and creatures to kill them a bit easier. In general, the gear for Necromancers is lacking heavily. There are really only a few legendary offhands and 1 good shield as options available for the Necromancer. Other classes, such as the Witch Doctor and Wizard, have a lot more options for legendary weapons only available to those specific classes. Hopefully, Blizzard will work on getting more gear out there in the upcoming patches. Overall, the Necromancer has a fun and unique gameplay when compared to the other classes of Diablo. There are some slight changes I'd like to see, but otherwise I'd say Blizzard did a good job creating this new addition to the team. The pack is an extra $15 over the original game and comes with a set of wings, extra character slots, some cosmetic items, and a cute little pet that picks up your gold for you. A bit expensive for only getting the extra class, but it's well worth it to be able to control the dead. I give the Diablo 3 Necromancer an 8 out of 10. If you enjoyed this review, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to keep up to date with the latest games, movies, and shows. I'm Rachel, and this has been Heads Up Display.